What's up, guys? It's your girl Rias Peck back with another banger, guys. And I'm sorry I couldn't get the whole cosplay on for you guys, but apparently your girl is bigger than a size 3XL, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not even really chunky. So let's get into this video, guys. A lot of you guys are wondering like what's the best damage unit, and a lot of people are like, oh, it's Gilgamesh. Look at his big damage. Look at that big cannon, yo. That Enuma Eilish or whatever you called, you know, like Billie Eilish. Is it Enuma Eilish? I don't know, man. So actually, that's actually false, guys. I'll give you a preview from the thumbnail. It's not Gilgamesh. So let's start with number 8, guys. Now, Light Yagami is technically not the number 8 here, but we're giving him the slot because he does have insanely high damage per attack. However, the problem with him is his SPA is 500, so it's kind of hard to, like, you know, where do you put him because his SPA is so high. So we're putting him number 8 because he's still great for damage farming, but Light Yagami number 8, guys. His damage per attack is 5 million if you use all Light Yagamis at once. His DPS is only 10,000. Now this is, guys, assuming full max buff, as well as the Light Yagami orb, and of course his SPA is 500. So moving on, guys, to number 7, we got Kirito. Now Kirito is one of my favorite units, but unfortunately now number 7, so definitely not a meta unit. Damage per attack, guys, 1.4 million. So still pretty up there. Again, guys, that's with max earn buff and 8 Kiritos placed. That means a DPS of 133,000 total with the SPA of 11, guys. So that puts him at rank number 7. Now, if you guys look at the top, guys, this DPS is dog water, guys, if you look at the top units. Now, next up, you know, Kirito's good friend, guys, Goku God. Now, Goku God is solid still for damage farming. Used to be the best back in the day. Damage per attack, guys, 1.23 million. Now, that is lower than Kirito's, but he has a much faster SPA of 6, which gives him a DPS of 205,000. Now, this is actually not that far off from the top, okay, guys? I mean, it is still kind of far off, but, like, it's still kind of in the same ballpark. So, you're only be able to reach, like, a few less waves if you're using Goku than if you're using the top. And another nice thing about Goku is he isn't too expensive. He's kind of, like, in the middle. So, we're not factoring in AoE, guys, and we're not factoring in, cost. So just so you know, you guys know that this is just straight damage. Moving right along, guys, to number 5. Actually, it's Luffy 6-star. Luffy 6-star, I got an orb this update. So his damage per attack is now 1.8 million, closer to 1.9 million. Of course, with the orb, max Irwin buff, and 8 placed, his damage per second total with all those 8 together is 291. So almost 300k DPS, guys. And of course, his SPA is 6.5. He's a really good unit, guys. Definitely really cheap. So if you're trying to squeeze him in on with other more expensive units like Vegito and Gilgamesh, he's great for that. Also great for story mode, etc. And he got crazy DPS for the value, guys. He is the best value unit in the game. The only person who might come close with it is number 1. And let's just say, guys, you guys are getting mad at me for number 1, but I have the evidence to back it up, guys. These are all hard numbers, okay? This is nothing made up, guys. There's no opinions in this whatsoever. This is all hard numbers. So moving up, guys, number 4 is Kakashi. Yo, I bet you guys are kind of surprised to see him this low on the list. Yo, I am too, but let's just say number 3 and number 4 are very close. And that kind of gives you an idea of who's number 3. So damage per attack, guys, is 2.2 million. Of course, with max earn buff, max level, etc. Now, the thing with Kakashi is you can only place 1. So that kind of makes him a little bit worse. So his total DPS, guys, is only going to be about 376,000 with the SP of 6.5. And he does have a really small range. So that's why that was put him at rank 4, guys. Definitely a solid unit to help you out in Challenge 1 maybe and Infinite Mode. I don't know if you can get him down in Story. You can if you're lucky. And if you do, I guess you'll probably just win. So there you go, guys. Kakashi, number 4. Moving right along, guys, to number 3. Wait, what? Gilgamesh is at number 2? Say what? Who made this list? Well, your girl Rias Aloe, whatever did it. Rias Peck. So guess what, guys? You want to know why? The answer is his SPA is 30, guys. That just doesn't match with his damage. And with the nerf, hey, that's the thing, guys. If he didn't have the nerf, he would be number 1-ish. Actually, technically, he wouldn't even still be number 1. But again, number 1 is kind of on a technicality, so we'll get there when it comes to that. So Gilgamesh, guys, has a damage per attack of 11.5 million. SP of 383,000. As you can see, it's just a little bit more than Kakashi's. But that SPA of 30 really kills him, guys. So that's putting him at rank number 3 now. Rank number 2, guys, we got Vegito. Now, Vegito, damage per attack is a lot lower than Gilgamesh's, but his SPA is a lot lower as well. So that 4.2 million, 420 million damage per attack, and that DPS of 471 is a lot higher than Gilgamesh's. Almost 20, I'd say around 15 to 20% higher. And of course, he got that 9 SPA. So that puts him at rank number 2 now. And guys, you're going to kill me for this, but I have the hard numbers to back it up, guys. And we can walk through the numbers if you want me to. I got the numbers, boys. Number 1, guys, is Guts. What? Yo, Guts is still unmatched, guys. 1.8 million per attack, 17 SPA with bleed. Oh my gosh, bro. Sheesh. Now, this is actually factoring in perfect bleed. So every bleed does full damage, which probably won't happen. And I'm thinking on average, it might happen like half the time. So maybe you half his DPS, and that would put him in a little bit behind Vegito. However, if you place your Guts right and use him right, I think you can take a pretty big advantage of his bleed. So Guts, guys, is number 1. His damage per attack is 14 million. He's doing like 1.8 times 8 Guts. Plus that, and with SP of only 17 compared to like Gilgamesh's SP of 30. Man, his DPS is crazy, guys. And now, I know you guys are going to kill me